delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
It's very understandable that this seems like I'm mentally deluded, and I strongly oppose that view.
What's good, y'all? It's your favorite. You know what the fuck going on? Wait, why my hair do that? What the fuck going on, man? Anyways, it's your boy Tom. Let's hop into today's video. I'm gonna tell y'all why being delusional actually makes sense. It actually makes sense in life to be delusional, right? Delusional. In the typical space, or like the average person would think being delusional means being crazy or being like unrealistic. So let me talk about that first. What the fuck is realistic? Realistic is just what limits you have on yourself. What do you think you're capable of? What sounds delusional to one person might be very realistic for another person. Like, let's say right now, somebody out there is making $1 million a day. To me, that could sound crazy, but it's realistic for them. That's actually what they expect, you feel me? So they might see it as realistic, I might see it as delusional, right? Or vice versa. Somebody might think it's impossible to get a man who's a celebrity or a woman who's a celebrity. For someone else, that's their day-to-day life. You feel me? They expect that. It's not delusional for them. So delusional, or really realistic, is just what limits you put on yourself. Or if somebody else is telling you what's realistic, they're basically telling you, these are the limits I've put upon myself, and I would like for you to take them too. And if they ever say that, you don't have to say this out loud, but in your mind, fuck no. Fuck no. I'm not going for that, dummy. You feel me? So that's really all realistic is. Why it's smart to be delusional though is because your mind don't fucking know the difference. Your mind has no clue between what's real and what's imagined. And here's what else I'll say. Don't let anybody judge you for what you want. You feel me? Everybody wants something different. So don't let nobody judge you for what you want. Only thing I will say was crazy was that video I posted on TikTok about bro manifesting his cousin. That was crazy work to me. But I digress. Anyways, the other reason it's smart to be delusional, besides the fact it is literally a fact that your mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and imagined, what's real and what's imagined. And you don't got to take my word for it. You can go read books like The Power of the Subconscious Mind, Psycho-Cybernetics, all these different things. Your mind deadass does not know the difference, and that's also scientifically proven. So if it doesn't know the difference anyway, why not tell it what you want to experience as opposed to what you don't? And some of y'all might ask me, well, how to be delusional? Being delusional when it comes to manifesting just means I'm going to keep thinking as if what I want is already true, no matter what I see. Even if you look at your bank account and it don't look like what you want it to look like, what do? You keep thinking from the version of yourself that has it. Or let's say your SP texts you something, they say something, they do something that you didn't want to see. Even though I know a lot of y'all say it's so hard because it seems so real. You know what else is gonna be hard? I said this in my other video. Not getting what the fuck you want. That's gonna be hard, and wasting your time bullshitting. So that goes into a whole nother point, which is making the decision. It's either you're gonna have your SP or you're not. You're either gonna have the money or you're not. Make a decision. Either way, don't bullshit and dilly-dally between one reality and the other. Pick one. Damn, I'm kind of getting hungry. This is gonna be my last video for right now. Anyways, y'all get the point. Make a decision. And yeah, if your SP says something, they text you something, they did something, you have to make a decision in that moment to be like, okay, I'm still gonna keep thinking as if the version of them or the version of my relationship with this person that I want is already true. Yes, it seems delusional or it seems crazy, but it works. There's too many success stories for y'all to deny it at this point. It works. And the last reason I'm gonna say it's smart to be delusional, if y'all haven't noticed, my videos are getting a lot shorter. I want it to be short, straight to the point, punchy your ass like Tank Davis, you get me? Bob and weave. But yeah, the last reason it's smart to be delusional is the whole concept of thou shalt not have no gods before me. I know a lot of people, if you're coming from a religious background, it's specifically Christianity, you would think, don't put this outer God, don't put anything before this outer God. If you read the Bible esoterically, God tells you his name is I am. Nothing comes before your I amness. Nothing comes before your conscious awareness. So if you put in anything that's happening in the 3D, if you're giving power to that over your mind, which is technically being delusional because you're living from your mind. You're thinking as if something is true, even though it's not physically in front of you yet. That's all delusional is, just to explain that. But if you're putting anything before your conscious awareness, that is having other gods before your I amness, your awareness, your conscious being. You feel me? So that's when people fail. They're looking at their 3D and they're validating it. They're constantly reconfirming their 3D. And I talk about this in other videos, reconfirming, reaffirming your 3D. Things you've seen already or things that you're seeing physically right now, and you're reaffirming it. You're thinking from your 3D as opposed to thinking from your 4D, your imagination, your conscious awareness. You feel me? It is a lot smarter to do that because you're going to get the results you want in life versus when you're putting your physical reality ahead of your conscious awareness. You're literally fucking yourself, no loop. You're fucking yourself with no loop. It's stupid. You feel me? It's not conducive to the results you want. I don't even know if I'm using that word right. Just trying to use big words and sound intelligent. I am intelligent. I'm just fucking around. But y'all get my point. It's just not smart to do that. So being delusional is actually the best thing you could possibly do. Now, if you want to take steps in being delusional, that's fine. But again, I could also say, to each their own. I'm not knocking manifesting the steps, but y'all get what I'm gonna say. If it takes the same amount of energy to manifest a text as it does a relationship, personally, depending on what it is, I'm going for the full thing. Feel me? Again, I know that's to each their own. But anyways, yeah, that's why it's smart to be delusional. I'm gonna wrap this video up right there. That's 6 minutes. 6 minutes of your day. Thank y'all for your time. I know you found this video helpful, and as always, happy manifesting, gang, and keep it funky, Nikki.